Right, time to go for a solo walk. It'd be nice. The weather was well depressing earlier. I was like, I want to do some walking, but the weather was just terrible. It's better now. I mean, it's really quite windy, but blue sky and sunny. It's a hell of a lot better than chucking it down and grey clouds and all. I've kind of got an idea in my head of where I want to go. I'm actually kind of tempted to do the same walk I did on Saturday, because the walk I did on Saturday was pretty crap. Not the walk, but the actual weather was crap. So doing it in this weather conditions is better, much better. So before this whole walk and everything, I did 6.5 miles. Wow, not bad. I think I'm going to at least aim for a couple of hours out and about on my own. So I was like, I might just do a 5k, but I thought, well, I'll set off at 6 o'clock, stay out for a couple of hours because the weather is glorious. You know, on Saturday I didn't see a single person out walking for a full hour. Bit different today though. Bit different. I actually bet now I don't see anyone for ages out walking. I bet I don't. Oh, okay. I was thinking it'd be nice to walk up the hill, you know, with no interruptions. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So earlier I saw a dumbass on the road in Westvale. Saw a dumbass just now, a dog walker, going down here. And bear in mind, there's cars coming. Why would you let your dog off on this road? Why would you? It's stupid. Whew. Forget how steep this hill is. Yeah, though I've been up it, what, how many times? Yeah. And what's sad is that that's gone. There was a big poppy there, and well, it's not there anymore. Well, I'm nearly at the top of Jagger Green. Whew. Well, that over there is Blackley. Phew-wee. You know, after walking the dogs this afternoon with my dad, that little glimpse in my head, I was like, do you know, I could actually go for a walk this evening on my own. Skip it tomorrow and just do like the normal dog walking. But I was like, I could just go for a walk on my own, which is obviously what I'm doing now. This is probably going to be the moment now that I don't see anybody, because it was pretty much when I got to this point here on Saturday where the amount of notice for not seeing anyone really became clear. It was so clear. I have so much energy as well. I only did 3.5 miles yesterday on foot, which actually is pretty good. But the day before I did like 12 miles, so it's kind of nice to have that relaxation from yesterday. But I kind of think that I could do more than 10 today. If I'm going out again, and I've already done 6.5 miles of walking today, and I'm going out for a couple of hours on my own, then I'm heading between that 4 to 6 mile mark. So would it be pretty cool to have done like 10 to 12 miles of walking at the start of the week? Yes, it would. It would be pretty cool. Yes, it would be pretty special as well. Right, I'm gonna have that. Oh yeah, it's a granola bar. I've not even been out half an hour. That's crackers. So I'm actually going to drop down the valley to the bottom and then make my way through the bottoms of the valley towards Stayland. Yeah, that's my plan. Well, I'm going to head down here, down there. I should be more sheltered from the wind and the sun being down here, and it's hardly rained at all today, and it's actually sunny, which is a benefit because it dries up the ground that I'm walking on. Because when I was here on Saturday, it was wet through, it was soaking. Plus, I wouldn't have been able to do this on Saturday because I would have fallen. Because well, I was about to say it's not wet, but it is now. So I'm going to put my phone away. Now, I haven't brought a drink with me. So when I get to Stayland, I'm going to go down the hill all the way to shop, the Holywell Green shop, the Nisa, get a drink, and then proceed to carry on. I'm not fully going to go the same way I did on Saturday, but I'm still going to go out and aim for a 10-kilometre walk. So, when I walked along here last, I didn't see a single person. That was Saturday and it's now Monday, so I might see somebody. More likely so because it's sunny and blue sky. Well, it's just blue skies anyway. But you never know. Need to go that way. That way's private property. That way you can't go. So onwards we go, eh? You know, one thing I thought about was having not seen anybody for such a long time. I was like, if I injured myself and I hadn't seen anyone in a full hour at all, I'd be like thinking, oh no, I'm just screwed here. Because if you fell and you injured yourself and somebody came, then they can find you and it's alright. But if you're on your own, it's like a bit troublesome. I mean, honestly, for me, I'd just ring the 999 and say I've fallen, I've hurt myself, and give my what 3 words location out. Simple as. Oh, it's so nice. You know, it really would be a coincidence if I came along here for the second time in a very short period and not see anybody. Can't see. Just got to do that now because there's rocks all over here and I need to be able to see. I don't understand why people don't walk along here. It's just so nice. Glorious. They've not even gone yet. I don't think. Could do with getting a drink though. Thought, oh, I won't need it. I won't need a drink. Yes. Got dry lips. Yes, I've got dry lips. Right. I'm going to go the same way I did do on Saturday though. By going straight across the road and to the housing estate bit down here. Whew. Wow, it's windy. The wind is pretty strong. Well, I'm not really seeing anyone going out walking, which kind of says something, doesn't it? That the majority are all excited that the pubs are open, and they're all there practically. Right. People are like, oh, you need to go to these pubs to get a good time and have a good time and everything, and get stoned and pissed and whatever. And I'm like, the best way to have a good time is just do this. Go out, get some fresh air and have a good time outside. Not to get pissed from some 5% alcohol that you might have never had before. Right, time for a different idea. So instead of going along the council estate bit, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but that's what I did on Saturday. I'm actually going to go that way. Right, so I'm at the bottom of the field. You know, I'm sure you can get down, because I can actually see the path that you would be on if you were parallel to the golf course down there. So I can see that. So I must be able to get onto it. Must do. Well, I think I found it. Wow, no, I've never been this way before. Well, it is a path, but it's certainly not a good one. Oh, I've not cut myself open ever. That, to me, when I came past here so many times, didn't initially look like a path. And, well, it is a path, but it's not a good one. So, if I'm going to go on the field with the dogs, just kind of stay on the field, really. Just, yeah, stay on it. I did want to go to the shop, so actually what I can do still is stay on this path. By the way, golf course is just there. So head back up the hill towards the farm. Yes. So I'm going to head this way, that way, then back up again. Whew. Well, it didn't come out at where I thought it would, but I know where I'm going because I know the area. I was about to say I know the area quite well, but then I was in a bit that I was like, I don't actually know where I am. But I'm unlost now. I know where I am and where I am going. Right, I'm here. I can't see because of the sun. So I can either go that way, which goes back to like down the road, or I could alternatively go up there, up and around and down. Do you know what? No, I'm going to go up. I know I was like, oh, I need a drink and such, but didn't need it that badly. So I'm going to go up the hill towards the housing estate, then back down the hill, and then make my way back down to Holywell Green and the shop and get a drink as well. Yes, I think that's quite a good idea. Just pause for a moment. I'm in the shade and away from the wind. So since entering the path, going down the valley from Jagger Green, hang on. So, when was it? No, it was about, no, yeah, it was at the top where the red bricked houses were, going all the way up, then going past, oh no, I saw a jogger at the top of Jagger Green. So at the top there, but since then, going down the hill, going down the valley, going all the way to Staeland, going past the farm, going all around where I've just been, I've not seen anybody yet. So I ain't seen anybody since going down the valley to go to Staeland. There was nearly a point where the walk was nearly going to be overlapping, but it isn't now. I think I'm tempted to, when I get to Hollywell Green, so instead of doing like that bit to go to the shop, I'm actually tempted to go down the hill to, like, I think it's North Lane, and do all that bit and then go to the shop and then drop down. So I've thought of an even better idea. So rather than going down and doing that little bit and then going back up, I'm actually going to combine it with doing Shaw Park, and preferably not get interrupted by a speeding driver. So yeah, I thought if instead of doing that bit and then that bit and back up again, I thought I'll walk down to the bottom of Shaw Park, do a little bit like that, and then make my way back up the hill. Yeah. Just means going this way. I'm away from the main road, and coming to Shaw Park in the evening is relatively quite nice. I found out as well that on the 4th of July, which was Saturday, people can now play on playgrounds, which it doesn't seem right though, because of the virus and whatnot, but people are listening to the government and being like, oh yeah, we can do that now. But like, there's a rule with life. Just because someone tells you to do something with free will doesn't mean you have to do it. And a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon in being like, oh, we can do this and do that now, when you don't necessarily have to do it. It's like, oh, pubs are open, oh, restaurants are open, all these places are opening. Does it mean I'm gonna go there? No, because I don't want to. I don't want to put myself at risk in the public. So my idea of going out doing the walking is my preferred idea of having an enjoyment period of time. My dad really likes the idea of me taking pictures of like graffiti and tagging and going over it and making it digital. Because I said to him that when I was up at Jagger Green walking towards Rosters, there's a bit under you go under a bridge where there's the M62 over the top, and that whole section there was a shed load of graffiti and it looked wicked. It really did, it looked cool. And then it got removed by the council, and I thought that's really sad that such a fantastic piece of artwork has been removed. So I thought, since then, any cool pieces of artwork I see, tagging, whatever, I'm going to take a picture of it and keep it on my computer, because then I can digitally remaster it and make it a digital form and make it cool. So I've reached 4.2 miles, 2 miles to go, and then I've done 10 kilometres. So I need to go up the hill, turn right, and then head to the shop and get a drink, because I need one now, that's for sure. Well, I'm walking down the hill now, got my drink, had that on Saturday, so having it again. It's better to have a bottle, because you can just put it away in your bag if you don't want it all, but no doubt I'm going to have it all. The guy in there was like, have you been hiking anywhere good? I said, yeah, I've been in Greetland and Staeland and going all about. I said, good going up. It's hard work going up the hills. I said, yep, but that's the fun part. I got my dad Famous Grouse chocolate bar. I was going to say I could take it to work, but then again it's alcoholic chocolate, so I don't think he'll be able to have it at work. Although, to be fair, who'd be bothered? Right, so I am nearly at the 5 mile mark. So I'm going to go past the farm, I'm going to go along the woodland path, I'm going to cut down to the riverside path, go along that, and then make my way back to like the jet garage just down there. So it's taking a walk, basically, like a straight walk, and putting a triangle like that to it, and walking the triangle. So, getting out and about. Definitely out and about. Slowly, day by day, the sunset time is getting earlier. It's not a lot of a difference per day, but it's slowly transitioning. So I had a bit of a shock with my Strava. My Independence Day 10k walk has got 10 likes on it. That's the most I've ever had on one activity. Yeah, not bad, is it? So I'm at the 5.1 mile mark. Kind of curious to know what miles I'll be at when I go down this way, down the riverside, and then back to like the jet garage, and then I'll see from there where I go next. So I've got 1 more mile to go, and then I've done 10 kilometers. Wow. So Saturday I did a 10k. Actually, I'm not going to sit down because my legs will stiffen up then. So Saturday I did a 10k. Sunday I didn't do very much, which is no surprise. And then today I've done quite a lot again. So I'm going to be starting off this week by doing over 10 miles of walking. Wow. Well, we're at 5.4 miles. Phew-wee. I know I was like, oh, I'm going to check when I get further along, but I just thought I'll check now. Well, it looks like I can just go up to the top here and then walk home. I'm at 5.7 miles. So I might just walk into Westphale a tiny little bit to just get rid of that in a bin and then walk home. Nice. Wow. There's hardly any noise. It's 8 o'clock as well. So I've successfully done 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles. So now it's time to go home. And the other cool thing as well, my minutes is at 292. So not only will I've done my minutes for Monday, I will have also done them for tomorrow as well. So I'll be 1 day ahead. I don't know how that could have been worse. I like that. There's a whole load of flies. So literally I'm saying like, come on. I was so lucky to not get a mouthful of flies then. Well, what a nice walk that's been. Just topping like 6.6 miles. Pretty good. Gotta go home now and put my feet up. Yeah. Because I deserve a rest. Simple as.